No.
I guess on our side, there's no one.
Yeah, let's switch seats.
You
need your mobile walks. Okay, let's call this meeting to order, please. Ding, 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 ding. Everybody, welcome and thank you for coming. It's really great to have everybody here. We are going into our most important time of the year, which is our fund drive. This is where we generate all of the donations that we sustain our operations with. WRFI gets about 50% of its income right now from this donor drive. And last year we did 19% better than we did in the previous year. Can Peter, can you photograph Godfrey before he has to go? He has childcare issues. Thank you. Besides, he's looking fabulous. So we did 19% better last year than we did the previous year, and we're gonna try to do 19% better again, which would be the in-house number is something like $21,500, but we're gonna say we want $25,000, right? We want $25,000. Woo! We want that. Big time. Why not? This is how it's going to work. How many people were not here for the last fund drive? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know. 10? I don't know. It's 10-ish people. Anyway, we're going to go through and we're going to demonstrate how the drive is going to work. But first, we're going to break down for you the big picture. Right, Dom?
Yeah.
Totally.
Big picture.
Big picture. Hi, everybody on YouTube. Yeah, we're going to break it down. We're going to the pre-drive. We've just decided we have to get the word out to everybody about this drive, so that we generate excitement, we generate new listeners if possible. All of our existing listeners will hear the drive itself, but if we can get new people to tune in during this time, all the better. So we're going to do an outreach or a multi-purpose event. We're looking at October 1 right now, and that will be an outreach event to get volunteers in general for the station, whether there are volunteers that come on like you who are interested in having shows, or they're volunteers that want to just come in and be on the phone for the drive, or they're volunteers, or they're just donors, or they're just curious, or we'll just, it's an opportunity to announce the event, the fundraising, the fundraiser marathon, which is October 14th through 23rd. As I said in the email, 14th to the 23rd, that's 10 days. And
I have a point of interest regarding this timing of that.
yes.
There is an outreach opportunity in the Watkins Glen area, October 1st.
There's also Apple Harvest Festival.
This is
October 1?
Yeah.
This is the Fall Harvest Festival.
Oh, very cool. That's good timing.
And the First Peoples Festival.
So that's really good timing then. Awesome. Is that Friday? I forget what day.
Saturday.
October 1 is a Saturday?
Yeah.
Well, this is great. If we can, this is all good. That's great. We can piggyback. Real good. The other idea that we might want to also promote during this time is the idea of a cyber drive. In advance of our drive, say the weekend before, can we, without having phones manned, only online and with a publicity blitz, get people to donate $5,000 in 2 days. And then we will shave 2 days off the fund drive. And that'll be the incentive. The incentive for the listeners is, we know you don't like fund drive. As much fun as it is, you can have, we'll go bring you back to your regularly scheduled programming all that much faster. Any questions or concerns about that? Real quick.
Would you shave it off at the beginning or the end?
That's to be determined.
TBD. middle or end are the options that I see.
Will it be too dispiriting if we do not raise 5,000?
That's also a question.
It sounds like it never happens.
Pretend like it never happened. Never mention it again. I'm fine with that.
If it's only online, then it's not.
Beginning or end.
That's no relevance.
Is this a challenge?
Sorry.
Is that a fundraising challenge
It's a fundraising challenge, yeah,
for us?
and for the public.
Right.
You are challenged to give us $5,000 in these 2 days. Is it too modest? Is $5,000 enough? Should we go for more? Right? I can see by the spirit in this room that we are prepared to go full 10 days. So maybe we should ask for even more than $5,000.
Maybe we should threaten them with
Let's start with 5 grand.
Oh, yeah, ad days.
Ad days if they don't.
Our first day last year, we
We have
raised
options.
$2,500.
You can scale it, right? You can say, if we reach $2,500, we'll shave a day off. If we reach 5,000, we'll shave 2 days off.
How about we make it a contest between staff members?
I wouldn't be surprised if we can't get
Have a prize for staff.
$2,500 in 2 days.
Right. So there you go. Take a day off.
I might up it a little bit in that case if we were to do it.
You gotta get 3.
Take that down as an idea.
But if 2,500 is only 10% of the total when you're doing a 10-day drive.
Not sure just right.
Right.
I think $5,000 is good.
I think $5,000 is the limit. I don't know the progressive thing. I mean, it's like we really want to get it
I
out there.
think 5,000 is good because it's sustainable and it'll boost on the time.
So we do still have to think about like, what if we don't make it?
That's
If we
only
don't make
$100
it,
a piece.
how do we frame that?
Yeah, just never speak of it.
I-
No more.
Also see a bit of a problem if you go in as close as 1 week before, not knowing exactly how long.
Does it
How do
distract?
people schedule themselves? People have,
Schedule what?
well, like, if you're gonna be a
A
host, if
listener?
you're gonna be,
Oh.
no, if you're gonna be a phone person.
There's none of that on the Cyber Day.
I know,
No,
but what I'm saying is,
Days.
those days
Oh, the
that
shave days?
may or may
We'll be
not
able to
come
use you anyway.
You're gonna sign up as if it's gonna be 10 days. And
I see.
if we meet the goal, then
Then you can come in and help, you can come in and help at the,
I
you
see,
know,
okay.
After
prize fulfillment, etc. Yeah, totally. Okay, so that sounds like general support with some good questions there.
Can I volunteer to be one of the spearheads of the cyber drive?
I don't know, it's not gonna be, I mean, we'll need help with promotion. Yeah. Yeah.
Just like, maybe like the daily tip or something.
Yeah, social, like,
Social media.
social media, yeah, that'd be great. Can we take Josh down as a cyber drive helper?
What should record some comments?
Yeah, so on there there'll be promos and there'll be printed promotional matter as well as the social stuff. There's still some question, we're gonna get to roles for everybody in a minute, but there's still some question about how much multi-purpose information we could, like we were thinking about putting one flyer out that says, this is when the drive, this is when the drive is, this is when the pre-party is, this is when the post-party is, and this is when the cyber day are. There's some questions in my mind, like, especially once the pre-party is over, then that's like old information. So like we'd have to figure that out, but that's work for people who are gonna focus on the promotional stuff for everything. Okay, especially for people who haven't done this before, there are prizes and there are premiums. The premium is something that donors get at a certain level, and that level has been $60 for a T-shirt. We might think about raising it, but it has been $60 and gets you a T-shirt. And then there are, and we are all eligible for those premiums. Then there are prizes, which are won by people who call in during the drive, and their names are put in running for one of our prizes. Technically, they don't have to put money, give us money, and we don't need to ever mention that on the air or ever mention that to people on the phone. But if they insist, I know I don't have to, I want my name put down, then absolutely we have to put their name down. We don't have to select it as the winner, but they, in our random drawings, but they would have to take their name down. Okay, and now prizes are, the way we did it last year, we're gonna repeat the way we did it last year, which was to have a smaller group. We used to ask everybody to help go get prizes, and what we wound up with were sort of too many prizes. We're always changing what it is on any given hour, and we just don't have the audience to actually award all those prizes, and they wind up being kind of piddlier prizes, some of them that aren't that attractive. So what we focused on last year were higher value prizes, and we have 3 for each day. So when folks call in, they get their choice of a gift certificate for a pair of booties from Ithaca Sheepskin, 3 bottles of Eve Cidery, and a gift basket from Gimme. Which one do you want to be put in the running for? That's how we do it. 10 days, 30 prizes. We'll need help getting those prizes extremely in the short term. But in the short term, we need some help doing that. Question? We went back and forth on actually talking about a specific target. I think we were kind of going for 50, especially when it comes to gift certificates. Restaurants like, well, how about a $25 gift certificate? Well, that would be great, but we're looking for a little bit more value here. I think restaurants have a tough time with it because they don't get any, well, I don't know. It's complicated, and that will be an option for people to join the small team of folks who did that last year. Dom, it's been put forward that Dom should not be allowed to help with that. As program director, we don't want his discretion being tainted by, can't have that. Okay. So.
I was going to say about those, if a restaurant wants to give $25, we don't say no.
We can
What we
pair.
ended up doing was bundling like 3 together as a brand product.
Yeah, right. So we get 2 $25 gift certificates
Really, yeah,
thrown together.
Yeah.
Indeed. So one thing I want to do right now is brainstorm ideas for prize, because we have the hive mind here. I would like to brainstorm ideas for prize solicitation places to solicit prizes from. So I have, crap. I don't, well, I do, oh, you're right, I do have Trello. Thank you. I have it open too. These are the ones we have from last year, especially the good ones I will mention. Ithaca Sheepskin, they're way on board. Angry Mom Records is totally on board. Weaver Wind Energy donated something, it was too late. Suzanne, are you still here? They donated their thing too late last year, but I think we're going to use it this year, right? Weaver Wind Energy. Gift certificates from restaurants are a really good idea. We only had a couple last year. I think we should do more. I think they're generally can be generous. F. Oliver's was on board. Eve Cidery was on board. South Hill Cidery also on board. Home Green Home, The Plantsman, Dan Smalls Presents, the Farmers Market. What was the situation with that, Andrea? Was that more work than it was worth, or how did that work out? Was there? There wasn't a general farmers market gift certificate that was good anywhere? No. It turned into kind of more work than it was worth, as I recall. So I'm gonna maybe mark that a no-go. I'm gonna say donor declined, for lack of a better label. Famous brands and Watkins. Now Watkins, is Jim Murphy here? Oh right, he's watching on video. Hi Jim Murphy. Watkins Glen is an area that Jim Murphy has often solicited prizes from. Does anybody have any connection there? You live out that way?
I don't really know anyone.
But famous brands,
Yeah.
Berta's,
Yeah,
and they're definitely there. They regularly give.
Yeah.
If you have any other ideas and/or time to solicit out there, we would really appreciate, especially if that's not out of the way for you. Less out of the way for you than others.
Yeah, winery.
Wineries for
Yeah.
cheese.
US songs over there.
Yeah, get a bag of salt. That's if you give only $5. Okay, so that would be great. If we can rope you into that, that would be great.
I will list some other people to help you.
Oh yeah, for Watkins area? Oh yeah, okay. Autumn Leaves, Wide Awake Bakery, Gimme Coffee, The Shop. They were actually gave only smaller ones. Hop Shear, Old Goat, Famous Brands, Rogues Harbor, Ports of New York, Sondis, Ithaca League of Women Rollers, Red Feet, Eco Jars, 6 Mile Vineyards. Other ideas? Shout them out.
There's Stone Cat. There's Two Goats. All places that are speaking about it.
Yep. Well, and of course, remember, we're on the air out there.
We are.
Stone Cat, Two Goats. What else?
Danos, San Santo.
Danos.
Daniels, yes.
Chateau Lafayette, that's out there. Let's just keep with the ones that are out there. EAU, Lafayette, Damiani, Grits Iron. What's the distillery?
That's Wagner.
No,
Mackenzie?
There's Finger Lakes Distillery.
Mackenzie?
There's a bunch of them. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Wine, cheese.
Ithaca Beer. All right. So that's a Watkins area list. Right. Yeah, no, I'm moving on to a new one. What else? Ithaca Beer. Shout them out.
Mandible Cafe, Sundays,
Yeah. Gola Astoria, somebody said? Excellent. Right. This is exactly what Sarah just pointed out is really, really gold. Where we have connections, this is the place to ask. So if you have a specific connection, we can set you up to do the ask in the way that we like to do it.
Yeah.
Mia. CSMA? Grassroots. That's interesting. That's actually a really great
Should we
idea.
ask you, can you give us a prize or can you make a donation? You said just now that we had too many prizes last time.
Right, we're gonna have to we have to choose what the best prizes are. We can't go back to the old way of getting too many low value prizes. But at the same time, collecting money from a business, they have to understand that they get value, they get promotional value out of giving us an in-kind donation, but they don't get any promotional value by giving us cash. And so in that sense, their in-kind donation goes.
We can't take them on the air like we do.
We can, that's all we can do. So thanks to Josh Dolan, and thanks to Gola Astoria, and thanks to Uterwitz Deutsch, and that would be all they get. However,
We want to take 5 that we want to be solicit, like the Park Foundation, write them a letter saying, we're doing our fall campaign, this is what we're up to.
In kind?
And we're like going to.
are you talking about prizes, or are you talking about a specific
I'm talking about
targeted for cash
specifically,
donations?
and letting them know what we're doing, that we're doing a 10-day drive, what these funds go to for us.
Yeah.
And would they like to be a major contributor in for this community?
That is an interesting additional topic. Let's keep going. Let's keep that in mind, and can you mark something down about that, Brian, please? And keep talking. Let's just keep. Green Star. Life's so sweet. Press Cafe. Cornell Cinema. Cinemapolis. Hold on, Hanger. Yeah.
I suggest that maybe you put this in a spreadsheet and then people of us who do have connections at different places can say, hey, I have a connection.
That's a good idea. We did go last year to a small group, and yeah, I'm undecided. Yes, it's a good thought because the connections are really gold. Purity. Any more? Sparrows declined last year. Wegmans. Red Feet. I think they're on here. Did I not say that? Sorry.
Trying to do some one-stop shopping and local first Ithaca.
Local First Ithaca.
So they have, probably close to 150 businesses that are involved in the pitch.
Interesting.
Yeah. Guitar works.
Guitar Works. Reuse. That's a good one. Yep, that's all right.
They've done a lot,
Did you say house music?
That didn't go that well. Reuse. Rasa.
What about Mimi's?
Mimi's. They've been good to us in the past. I don't know why they're not on here.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Dillians.
Oh, and actually, McNeil's.
McNeil's, yeah, McNeil's is, I think they're on here. All right, good enough? Does anybody have any great ideas for having to shout it out yet? Ithaca Underground, like season pass type of thing? Yep.
Atlas Bowling Alley and Pool Club.
Oh, Atlas. They aren't, but it's
You would love it
still
if
worth
they
considering. Who? What's that? In Geneva? No. Okay. Okay, we're done with that topic. Sorry, YouTube, you've had to look at my face close like that. That's how it goes. Okay, now we're going to have a bit of theater. So listen up, this is especially important. First of all, I want to make sure the general announcement that if you did not get your photo taken at the last meeting, please see Peter. Are you doing a pullout? What's your plan?
I've gotten most people in the room at this point. Probably looking 4 or 5 people here.
Anybody else that hasn't had their picture taken, especially if they've been trained in pitching before, don't hesitate.
Wait till like when you're done and get last of 5 people.
Maybe let's not do it now. We'll do the demo, and then we'll start doing pullout. Great. Dolan is a top-notch pitcher. So I would like to put Dolan on stage with me here. Can you bring your chair up over here? Is everybody familiar with Studio B? We have Studio A, and then while you're doing radio in there, there's a piece of glass, right? And on the other side, no, control, you gotta be on camera.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, you two.
Sorry, going at home. Wait, who's online here? Jim and
One. I think it's Ariel. Hi, Ariel. Okay, so you face me though. Sorry. You have to look at this, but this is what we're working with.
there's glass here, so it's
Yeah,
fine.
there's glass. We're protected. Ariel should be enjoying this. Dolan is in Studio B. I'm in Studio A. I'm doing my show. Now, everybody is going to have to sign up for co-hosting, right? Co-hosting is not when you have Eric Martinez's show and he has John in the room with him, who does the show with him. That's his regular show co-host. Martinez, during his show, will have a pitching co-host who's there to tell people about the prizes, tell people about all the great reasons to give to WRFI and why we are such an important institution. So I'm doing my show and I say, hey everybody, listen to WRFI, Watkins Glen, Ithaca. This is the blimp, and you just heard yada yada. I want to let you know that right now we are in the middle of our fund drive. This is, I'm sorry, my pitching points are not going to be that great, but I have, this is a really important time to give, and right now I have Josh here on the line to tell us about the great prizes that are available today and a little bit more about the station. What's up, Josh? And I bring Josh up on the Studio B fader.
Well, hey, Felix.
How's it been going in there?
The phones are ringing off the hook. I don't know if you can hear it over there in Studio A, but we just had 5 phone calls in the last 5 minutes.
And it doesn't matter. And if people want to give to something that's happening. They want to know that we're thriving and that other people, they want their joiners. People are joining.
That's when somebody from internally makes the phone ring.
Yeah.
Me, I could ring up on my cell phone. Oh, there's another call
There
right
are
there.
tricks. There are tricks. But the main point,
You gotta keep it alive.
yeah, you gotta
Keep
keep
the buzz
it going.
going.
So Josh, who do we have some donors to thank?
Yes, right now we have Nikolai just donated $5.
Thank
And,
you, Nikolai.
I'm not sure that he's eligible for a premium there.
But he is in the running
He is in the
for
running for the prize this hour, which is
a lot of booze.
unfortunately Nikolai's underage, so he
No,
can get a $50 gift certificate to the Wienery over on Seneca Lake.
Yeah.
So that'll be all the hot dogs he likes.
Yeah. And then we have other people to thank. And then we say, you know,
You can call right now.
You
Actually,
call
Felix.
right now.
That number,
Actually,
by the way.
That number.
607-319.
5445. So that is the main take home for all the new people. New people, take note. You think how many times you want to give the number? Say during a 5-minute break, you want to give the number
5 times.
10 times. Divot 20. Just shoot for 20. Just say the number over and over again. And sometimes you don't do a full-on pitching break. You might not do a whole long, extended 5 to 7 minute pitching break. You might just come on and say 607 441 319 5445. Give now to support this amazing programming of WRFI. 607-319-5445.
And Felix, our donors can also go online and donate at WRFI.
We will have signs with all of this information presented to you. It will all be available. And scheduling the co-host time is one of the final steps that we will get to today.
And we can't reiterate how important this fund drive is. This is how we make all our money for the year. All of our operating costs. This keeps the lights on. This
See what I'm saying about this guy? He's got the touch. So
I grew up
basically,
listening to NPR.
yeah. Basically, if you've ever listened to NPR, you're that person. Yeah, seriously. And I think it's important to remember, like, to tap into why it is that you got involved with. That's a good story to tell. It's a good story to say, I got involved because of this, but even without saying it explicitly, connecting with that in yourself. Last year, what we did was we had everybody submit why I love WRFI. And you know what? If you haven't done that or your reason has changed, please send me an email. Tell me why you love WRFI, because that's a great addition. It's a great moment for you. Actually, I want everybody to do it. Please do that. Write me an email and tell me, you know, in 3 or 4 sentences, if you can, bless you, why you love WRFI, why you got involved, especially, you know, new folks like Pierre and others. Because it helps you, it grounds the excitement. It connects you to the excitement that you have about it, your passion for coming in here every week that you want to then impress on the listener. So he has phones. There'll be phones set up in Studio B. He'll be Josh will be answering the phones in there. He may have additional phone help. But
There's a very easy to use piece of paper.
A piece of paper to enter in the information, and there will be a process for entering credit card donations that we get over the phone as well. But some of that has to be massaged a little bit. Questions? Questions? Because of all of you and all the listeners.
Right on.
Over now.
There's.
Is there going to be a spreadsheet for signing up, or do we have to sign up?
Yes.
Talk about the requirements of hours of time.
Yes. 4 hours. Last year we did 3. 4. However, one of those hours should be donated to, well, it's a little hinky. You can also help with the free stuff, all the other stuff, this promotion, the delivering flyers, right?
We need social network.
We need social media, people to sign up to write social media posts. Moreover, we need people to sign, not to only write the social media posts that will come from the station, but let me ask all of you who use social media to use your own social networks to share, either just share the thing that comes from the station, or to write your own posts and tell people about this. Tell your friends, tell your families, tell your listeners. Dom, where are we?
Well, there's the other programming notes as far as if anyone wants to do special programs or a special artist.
Oh yes, so
for B and all that. That's always.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yes, during the weekends, which would be the 15th, is it the 14th, 15th? What is it?
Starts on Friday, 15th.
So 15th.
Saturday, 22nd, 23rd.
And 22nd, 23rd. If you have a band that you want to bring in, there will be slots available. TBD.
Afternoons,
Generally afternoons, maybe mornings, maybe even evenings, for live performances. Special guests.
Do we set them up in the foyer again?
Depending on the time. Loud music is always kind of a trick around here. Yeah.
Working on the bus.
It's tricky, but it can be done. Quiet music is easier. Or bands that are willing to play, because we're quiet, and so is everybody. Bands that are willing to just break it down so it's very much quieter, even if they play with full-on drums. When they play out, maybe they'll play on a cardboard box, or maybe they'll just scale it down. That's easier, especially also given space concerns, because if we're pitching in Studio B, cramming them in Studio B is kind of tricky.
If you're doing a music show or whatever, just you make up your own theme or bring something interesting to your show.
Make your shows, the point that Nicholas made during the board meeting just previously, the reason for doing the Cyber Day is because people are motivated to reduce the number of days because they don't like fund drives. 20% of people will tune out fund drive. But what if it was super awesome programming where everything was really a fun drive, where everything is super fun and interesting, and you're like, I can't believe how much fun listening to the show is. Difference between somebody tuning out and not. So put your thinking caps on about your own programs. How do you make your program special?
Is there a way to track, so like say I know Hall House and they're like really kids and listeners behind me, very put on the money during my hours so that I would have like, oh.
Yeah.
Can we track how much exposure during?
You will know. Yeah, absolutely. You will know.
Well,
We
no,
don't
the
want-
cyber drive, though, I'm pushing the cyber drive, I wouldn't necessarily know who would have taken the cyber donation.
No, we know who we see that. We get daily updates. It's not immediate, but we get daily updates.
I was wondering about that too, but if you could like have a little slot on the vendor's button that says which WRFI staff member is.
Well, this gets into a little bit of a murky territory. We don't want to place value on shows based on how much money they bring in.
Why not?
Because we're not it's not a commercial station, and because this is like.
I mean, we still have the bottom line is we're supposed to generate funds, though. but
That's
not-
correct.
So, I mean, not too, definitely not commercial.
You will know. You will know because you will have the people to thank on the air. We'll be thanking, Doug and Bob and everybody else there. And you will see.
Yeah, I'd like to add just a comment to that, because I've actually personally observed. Excellent show, people listen, spellbound. Show ends, next show starts.
That's when they
That's
start
when
calling.
calls
Yeah, that's sometimes what happens. They want to listen. They don't want to call. If they love the show, they wind up calling just afterward. So it does.
does exactly what you said. Exactly what you said.
Yeah. And we don't want to discourage folks we don't want people to walk away feeling discouraged because they didn't raise any money during their show. That's not how we judge shows. You can judge yourself against your own standards, but not against everybody else. Questions? Yeah, on your own show. Yeah. Do people have ideas they want to fire out just to generate other ideas? What celebrity guests? Special premiums. Dom has now for 2 years in a row made a special cassette mix with a cool art cover and everything that everybody that donates during his show gets a special cassette. What's a cassette?
I just delivered really late this year.
Other ideas? What's that?
I tried to give away a cassette player, but like somebody donated like higher amount, didn't have it.
That's a good idea. I mean, we could just come up with
A complimentary gift
how much
plan
is
for
the
the
cassette player? $100, cool. Anybody donate $150?
You can donate like oh, sure.
Gimmicks, they could be games. They could be a game that you play during your show. This, we're making calls to. Or something. That's true. You could offer your own donation. Yeah. Yeah. If you call in this hour, I myself.
I got in trouble for doing it. Like,
Yeah.
but I did do that.
There is some.
I mean, from my, not from you, I mean, from my wife. Full disclosure. It worked out.
That's very good.
I have this, stuff to it,
Yeah.
You could offer, like daily services, what their particular talent is to your highest donors.
Services over that.
No. Something specific, or you could
Your
do something
hot
really
paper
like
strip, perhaps.
sensational, like off the script, naked on the air.
It's true. You want to throw, you make maple syrup. You want to throw some maple syrup in.
I will drizzle maple syrup on myself or you.
What's it?
Okay.
Pour some sugar on the Josh Cole.
I haven't totally figured out that I didn't plan it against trying to interact with people on social media. I was like, if you tweet why you love WRFI at me, we'll be on the air.
Now, I'm going to put Helen on stage for a moment because Helen is masterful when it comes to social media during her show. And can you give us a 3-minute presentation just generally on how you use social media during your show? And not just during, but previous and post and post.
I use a lot of social media, perhaps even more than I want to sometimes, because it does take some time. But I tend to cross post a lot because I do an Instagram post, I'll also put that into Twitter, and that's a site either. I use it to take requests, I use it to get feedback, and I do try to get back to everyone who gets food. And that's sort of takes the time.
When do you post before your show?
If I'm having a special guest, I'll post like a few days before, but usually I post right when I go on the air, so like 11 a.m. is like doing, if you do a selfie, it's like the same thing every time. People always tell me, I probably don't listen, and I forget, but then when I see that pop into my feed,
Pictures help. Pictures help. Pictures help.
It has to be a picture.
Gotta be a picture.
It has to be something cool that people want to look at, to get their attention. People want to see your face a lot of times because the idea of like a face for radio is gone.
Yeah.
Now it is like people want that radio personality.
Even a little video or something.
Yeah.
Also, always tag WRFI Community Radio.
Yes. Hashtag. Definitely. So
Any other follow-up questions, like what happens after the fact, or do you wind up?
Should we put in a link in there for how much?
yeah. So,
Totally.
yeah. So when it's like a fun drive, I talk about the fun drive and how you can get to it and detail all the different ways you can go in to our website or mail it or call us or whatever, and put that all in there. I think it sounds fun. If you instead of fun drive, instead of fun drive. Try to drum up the interest that way, and definitely when people get to me on social media, I will text them over the air as quickly as possible if they want to be, and that's fun for people because they like to hear their name Okay.
Yeah, and even just having a guest, to go back to how to make it fun. If you don't usually do your show with a guest, just having a guest in with whom you have fun, you know, that you're able to have fun with while you're doing radio, that is going to make a huge difference. Just that alone, and the social and everything. Right. Make a note on this too for the Radio Free America. I think that there's a little intro. We can have like a little thing that plays before the archive every time, and we need to update that. So, yeah, are you making notes? Sure. Great. How are we doing on time, Guillermo?
Great.
What time is it? Oh my God.
You've been up to great.
Yeah, what are we going to talk about? We've got your picture, Esther?
Yes.
Wonderful. Thank you for coming. Uh-huh. Please go for it. You mean Apocrypha? Like, we're going to make stuff up?
Like Joshua saying that.
Bernie Sanders was going to be on the air?
Yeah, I got like 350 likes.
And
Probably at least as many listeners. So.
Double audience, right?
then he had a real bad impersonator though. I
thought it was great.
I've heard that. But it was great. It was a great game. It was a cool setup. Cool setup for sure. Why do I feel like, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, let's just let that question go. Not you, but thanks for coming, Mary. Oh, great.
What design?
Oh, yeah. So let's start assigning people to roles. Who wants to help? Who's got a pen? Are you guys leaving? Yes. Okay. You'll be able to sign up for your pitching time online. Of course, the news team has a reduced expectation, but please do come and help. We'll have to also meet Charlie about how we interface. With What's that? Okay. First and primary responsibility is the co-hosting pitching. I was going to read it, but you can write it down after if you want. Okay. You know our time reading or writing. Yeah. So that's a primary role, and that we're shooting for. If you're going to be around and you can do it, like 3 hours of that, and then there are these additional tasks.
Non-air people and celebrities encouraged to be co-hosting and others.
Right. You don't have to be a staff member to come and answer phones. You don't have to be a staff member to come in and spice up the pitching.
For one of your various friends.
Pitching, I want to distinguish, I just want to say, pitching co-host, I want to distinguish that from somebody just sitting in the studio. Because it's a responsibility that involves telling people about the prizes, saying the number over and over again, talking about the value of community radio. So there are those responsibilities. Then for the pre-drive, we should probably have a planning meeting. Then there's going to be plenty of social media to do around that. Then there are day of responsibilities, sell the beer, set up the chairs, whatever it is, clean up, set up and clean up, type of stuff. Order more pizza. Yeah, where's mine? With hope. We did last time. Poster and post.
So roles during the fundraiser.
No, sorry. That's the main. Sorry, that's the main thing that everybody has to do. Now we're talking about the additional roles during for the pre-drive event.
Like sometimes another person like.
That's correct. Phone role,
One
and
side
phone,
answer phone.
the phoner and sort of general admin, data entry, that type of thing.
General product, happening.
Yes, helper, just having somebody to run an errand in the middle of the day.
Okay, great. So these are happening at the same time as the show. So
That's during the marathon. And your show time does not count. You do a 2-hour show, that's not 2 hours.
Okay, great. And then there's the cyber drive, there'll be a bunch of different.
Right, I haven't gotten to there yet, but I was starting with a pre-drive party. A pre-drive party. Everybody, this is the one that's going to be October 1st.
Where?
Are you looking to get photographed? There you go. So this is October 1st. We need help planning it in an immediate term. Social promotion, poster design, and literally postering. Okay. I have all this stuff written down. I'm just missing it. Oh, right. You're going to write down who the names of the people. That's awesome. Okay, cool. But you can write it on this if you want.
And then this is going to be in the office.
Great. Then we have the cyber drive, and Josh has signed up for the social promotion and spots. So working with Dom to write, record, produce, and air spots. Right, there's spots for the pre-party and for the cyber drive and for the marathon. So because on the overnight, for example, we still want to be telling people, hey, this is our marathon, even if there's nobody here. There's that.
What is the date for that?
Cyber drive, we're shooting for 7th and 8th. The week before the opener. Then during the marathon, for the marathon rather, maybe additional printed materials, there might be distinct materials for that. Scheduling, writing, posts, taking pictures for it, social media type stuff. I need writers, especially a press release in the immediate future would be awesome. Andrea. Oh yeah, how do we skip that? Thank you very much. Where is that? Oh, the premium, number 1 right here. Yes. We needed new t-shirts.
We just go back to the contract.
We could. Okay.
I want to bring back the legs.
I got them.
I'll do some
Poster design, awesome.
any other things that people find it.
The premium. Oh, premium. I think you got the premium. Oh, glad with you guys.
So this is sort of a brainstorm of trying to be out, but the final list will be
Yeah. What he said.
Right, we put it down, I think, like, the time.
Well, everybody has to help themselves.
Well, I mean, okay, right, so my additional would be that.
Cool. All right. So if anybody has, I have some ideas. I wrote Aaron Goldstein, who did the schedule, which looks so cool, to see if he would work with us. I don't have a great artist to work with it. So if anybody has an amazing,
No, we're talking about
probably not.
We've run that with her.
We can talk about that.
yeah.
So if anybody has like an amazing art idea or artist idea, please come and see me. Anything else? I'm going to.
So he wants to sign up and take pass and then send us around.
We're going to send this around, and you know what? I think that we could do right now, print out this thing. Does anybody want to? Who wants to sign up for their co-hosting slots right now?
I have.
Okay, so everybody else is going to do it online, right?
Yeah. I said I'll do it online, so.
Okay, so if you need to do it now, we can do it around the computer. We're not going to print it out.
Before, yeah, before you get to the fire.
Right, Don? Ask the program director.
Right, that.
Okay, I think we are, this meeting is adjourned. Thanks, everybody. Did we give you up for dollars? No, you see. Maybe I just want to watch you live.
We have the fan on.
Really?
We're bumming it all.
Yeah, someone else has brother, but you couldn't have talked to me. The letter you.
I got one down.